Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be closing out paycheck number 4 for September and also closing out our spending accounts for the month. So we are going to jump right on into it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. My name is Janelle. I'm a wife and a mother of one, and we are expecting our second child here in November. And on here we do all things cashless budgeting. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Whew, I said a mouthful. So this week was from the 26th to October the 2nd, but I do close out my spending tracker on the 30th, and any transactions that happen in October go in October. So we are going to start off here with income. So on the 26th, we did have income come from one of our savings challenges that we did, and $135 went into our spending accounts, which really helped out because you guys will be able to see what happened here. On the 26th, I got gas that morning to go to work because I was out of gas. Spent $42.27. I was also running late and super hungry, so I ended up getting some McDonald's and spent $7.13. Then my husband, his card, he said, for whatever reason, was not working, so he used our joint account to get gas, and he spent $24.59. And then, as normal, he always goes and picks up a snack when he goes to the gas station. Most times right now it's for me. I have this weird, like, I wouldn't even say it's a craving, but it's just something I enjoy, and it's like the little sour worms, and he always brings me home like a pack or two whenever he goes and gets gas. Then on the 27th, we got groceries. And do y'all see how much I spent for groceries? Goodness gracious. $141.85 at H-E-B. Yeah, I do just want to say this does cover delivery and tip because I did have the groceries delivered to me. I just don't think that I'll be able to do, and those were all of the charges actually, y'all. I looked at August's and I'm like, I used 2 pages. I didn't spend much, but everything that I spent seemed to be like a little bit bigger. But about groceries, you guys, I just don't think that I can like go and pick up groceries. I'm trying to save all of the energy I have for the most important things, I guess. And I'm not sure what that is. But, yeah, I just don't have it in me to, like, get into my car and drive, come back. It's a lot. Thinking about it, like, hurts my soul, y'all. So this was literally all the spending that I have done. I apologize, y'all. I have done for the month. So let's close out what... Oh, actually, let's quickly go to my sinking funds over here because this is my tracker for the sinking funds. Me and my husband had a date night on the 26th. We went out to a like an Asian restaurant because I wanted some onion soup. And I got all the things, y'all. And it was actually really nice because this day, Baby Girl's daycare had like a parents' night out. That's what they called it. And they watched your kids from like 6:30 to 9 o'clock. So me and my husband just took an hour and a half to ourselves just to hang out. And so we spent that. And then we had money come in from our savings challenges that we completed for $313.16, which I'm not even sure how I got 16 cents. Oh, I do. 16 cents. And then on that Saturday, we did not feel like cooking. And when I say we, I really do mean we had wings in the wings that I needed to take out that I never took out. And so we ended up just having Papa John's pizza, wings, and like a huge cookie, and that actually lasted us for 2 days. So we spent $62.38, and I guess if you say $30 for 2 days, $30 a piece, that's not as bad, but yeah, that was still, and we also took that out of our family fun event night situation. So now let's close out these numbers here. I did write off to the side what we already spent. So for groceries, let's get a different color pen here. Let's see. I want to get a color that I haven't used, but like that y'all can still see, of course. All right, let's try this one. Okay. So for groceries, we spent $141.85. So we'll do $457.81 plus $141.85 equals $599.66. So for the month of October, that is how much, for September, we have spent $599.66 in groceries. For gas, we spent $66.86. And we'll add that up. And that was $166.34. And it's a little low because if we added about $40, we would be at $200. And took out 24, yeah, we'd be around $200. I didn't have to pay for gas 1 week out of the month, so that saved us some money, but that looks good. And then household, we did not spend any money this week. And so for household, we spent $134.63. And then for spending, we spent $16.32. And we'll add $185.18, which was $201.50. And a good amount of that, y'all, was probably towards food. So these are our closing amounts for the month. And this is how, what do we have? 970 plus 135. Oops. 970 plus 135. Our 1105 worked out for us. So if I look at this, y'all, like I normally budget $500 for groceries. This is kind of clearly showing me we should be around $600 potentially. And this is kind of where I've been teetering and tottering for my 2026 budget that I started tinkering with. Not groceries, gas came under a little bit, but I told you guys why. Household probably should have been a little bit more, but it just wasn't. And then spending, I definitely did a little bit more spending than I probably would want to. But it seems like if we did 200, kept around our 150-ish, and then 200, that is kind of where we probably need to be. But I have so many thoughts and plans for 2026 and for Q4, so y'all stay tuned for that. Over here is our operating account. We did get income on the 26th for $550, and then the only thing we needed to pay out was our water treatment for $2378.38, and that came out. I'm so sorry, y'all. This is why I don't do videos at nighttime. Although I'll yawn at any time at this point. But $2378.38 is what we are rolling over into October. And to make sure that that is correct, now we are going to go and take a look at our last paycheck and see what we went ahead and did. Okay, so first of all, I do need to check and see. I rolled over in 1936.24. So we have 1936.24 plus 550, and we did not get any extra money. And I just like to go through this just to make sure when I was doing the numbers, they did match. So 2486.24. Now, because this paycheck rolls over into October 2nd, I do have the bills that need to be covered in that paycheck. However, if it's in October, it will go into October's budget, and if it's not, then it stays in September's. So for daycare, it did come out for $1219.50. Our natural gas was actually due, I think, on like the 3rd or the 4th, so that did not come out. And then our ADT did come out at $60.50. So we'll go ahead and add that up, and that would be, see y'all, this doesn't even add up because I put $12.40 here. That is tragic because this is $12.80. See why you gotta check yourself. So $12.80 is what's going on here. And then we didn't have anything in variable expenses or in savings. And then our water treatment did come out at $107.86. And that was the only other bill that needed to be paid for the month of October. So we'll do 2486. 24 minus 1280, which is 1206.24, and then we'll come over here to 1206.24 minus 107.86 equals, y'all, I feel so confused right now. Okay, I know what's going on in life. Okay, $1,098.38. Now, this won't actually match what is in our checking account. What I would do in order to make sure that matches is I'll do 2486.24 minus 107.86. And that should give us 2378.38. And we'll look, yep, 2378.38. So that's where September ended. But because we had those bills in October due, that's why it looks like that. So this will get transferred over to our operating account and accounted for. But this is where we ended off our last paycheck of September. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.